So hello, welcome to Persona 1. Let's watch the new opening for this real quick. Okay. There we go. So that's the new opening. So, as I understand, they redid a lot of music in this. So there are people who don't like the newer music. I can't really speak on it because I've never really listened to the original soundtrack. Oh, what am I doing? That was a dummy foul. I tested out a lot of stuff with. What am I doing? Blech. Before beginning the game, please select a difficult setting. We will be going with normal. Normal is for players who are used to role-playing games. On this difficulty, players may enjoy a distinct tension in battle. Difficulty cannot be changed once the game begins. Do you want to start normal? Yes. Please sit back and enjoy Persona. All characters' art storylines depicted in this game are purely... I didn't even have enough time to read that. Very... Once I dreamt I was a butterfly. I forgotten myself and knew only happiness as a butterfly. Soon I awoke, and I was myself again. But good morning, Pad. Did I dream that I was a butterfly? Or do I now dream that I am man? Yet there is a distinct between myself and the butterfly. This is a transformation of the physical. Kinopada. Kinopada. What's up? Wait, is that gonna be your new nickname? Kinopada? Kitopada. It's like panda. Student wearing a goofy hat. Persona? Dude! What if it really worked and I could see my future? I'd be on the easy street. Was just watching it. Oh, JoJo meme? I know there's a lot of JoJo memes. I'm not very familiar with JoJo, so I can't really comment on it. All I know is that JoJo actually is very similar to Persona, to the point where people actually called Persona whipping off JoJo or something like that. Spoiled son of Inaba Inaba dry cleaning owners. Honest and excitable. I just started watching it yesterday. Any good? I hear it's pretty good. I believe Bill's a big fan of it, if I remember correctly. Also, how's the camera looking better? Is it looking more accurate? Like I said, I messed with it for about the last hour. So, I did tests with my normal setup and tests for the PC setup. Because like I said, because of it being direct, everything's direct through the PC, the delay isn't necessarily like it is for the Elgato, so I had to do a completely different test for it. So, weird stuff does happen. Yeah, they're taking bets now. Now, if you never played the original PS1 version of this game in America, like, it was heavily altered, like, massively. It's okay, super corny, but you get a good laugh, and the absurdity of it. Yes, I've seen lots of absurd crap in it. So, that wouldn't be necessarily new. I'll throw my lot in with the brown too. Oh, so she's actually a foreigner, actually. Said she's from abroad. Let's see, was about to say that. Why you're not playing the Horde translation? Why would I want to play that? Though I heard they kept a few lines that were well remembered, you know, kind of stuff like the they were still hungry from Chrono Trigger, or the Spoony Bard kind of lines. I heard a few of those transitioned into this, but besides that, this is supposed to be way more accurate to the original. But yeah, if you ever played Revelations, I've seen pictures of what they did to the characters and stuff, and boy, if they were trying to Americanize it, it more looked like it made most of the cast look like aliens. Honestly, half the characters look so weird in their edited forms themselves. Ironically, Mark, who is the yellow hat wearing kid in the Revelations version, who was probably the most heavily edited character, at least actually looked normal. Some of the other characters with their hair color change look so odd. But I know a little bit here and there about parts of Persona's storyline and some about the characters, but like as in like actually sitting down playing the game, I don't know very much about the events, like, you know, all the in-between filler kind of stuff of that. Like, I know most of the high-tier plot points. Not a fan of the pop treatment this game got on the PSP. The game is supposed to be... Yes, I was actually saying that when I just started this. I heard they really changed the music a lot. Like, it's all very remixed. Wait, why does it say Mark, though? Or was that, I wasn't paying attention to all the new names. I'm familiar with some of the older names. Am I going by last names here? So the Wowdy kid's named Brown. Yes, it looks way better than when I tested my actual PSP on the Elgato. It did not look very good at all, so I gotta get used to some of the newer names because I'm more familiar with a few of the older names. Especially him. So wait. So they left his name as Mark, though? Wait, what? Or is that might be a nickname, because there's your full name and a nickname option in this, so maybe that's his nickname. Maybe that's it. So he plays to the 4X HD filter. If they're all filters on, I'm not aware. I didn't set up any filters. This should be on whatever the default settings are for this emulator. But, before anyone comes to be all Wayne played, I do own 2 PSPs. I own this game. I do own them. I really did want to play them on the actual hardware. But for the love of humanity, it looks so bad being captured from a 2000 model PSP. It's just a real shame. Well, it's time for that all-eat buffet. Good thing I placed my bets in good old Mark there. They all on? Okay, well. I'll just leave them as is. I mean, it looks good to me, so. The Japanese names were too hard. I'm not even sure what any of the Japanese nicknames are. Oh well. Kind of weird to hear somebody being called Mark in Japan now. Like, was that their actual nicknames in the Japanese version, or was that just something they just tried to do? Let's see. Just you wait until you see the 3D games on it. They look amazing, really. Well, I did do a test with Persona 3, so I technically did get to see it. What the hell was that?
What is... Huh? It's too late now to ask to... Whoa! What the... Yukino!
Well, but it does look good, especially for a really old game. But these are new cutscenes with voice acting. These were not in the, like, there were cutscenes, but they were nowhere on this level on the PS1. At least I think there were cutscenes. Like, I am pretty sure this cutscene we're about to see has a PS1 version. They just upped it. Though I think they used 2D in those cutscenes, but I can't quite remember.
Welcome. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Philemon, a dweller between consciousness and unconsciousness. And now, a simple test. Can you state your name?
Okay, time to take this test. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be good, man. We're gonna be good. What should we go with? So you can just skip between the two. Wait, let's see. Then a nickname. Junpei. You want me to spell it that way? I could do that. Junpei. I do. And someone has pointed that out, that I say it Junpei instead Junpei, but I know I spelled it wrong. Okay, no, I didn't. No, I'm stupid. Okay. But I do say it Junpei instead of Junpei a lot, though, so... I know. Welcome to being me. Not a nickname, though. What should I go to? Should I just do, like, MJ? I could do just MJ, but that might look weird as text, though. Could go with Mad Overlord if it could fit. Nickname? Stupid. No, we're not going with that. No. That's not happening. Pie Man. We can go with that. I'm just gonna go with MJ. We'll just go with MJ. Did I pass?
Splendid. There aren't many who can remember their identity when in this domain. It seems you passed that test. But tell me this, are you aware of the many and varied selves you harbor within you? The self suffused with divine love. The self capable of demonic cruelty. People live by wearing different masks. Your current self may be only one of those innumerable masks. You, though, you have a very firm grip on your identity. I respect your strong will. In return, I grant this power. Persona. It is the power to summon the selves within you, the gods and the demons you harbor. The time is soon when you will need this power. Now, you must return to your proper time and place.
Now, this guy has a lot to do with the Force 3, Persona 1, 2, and other 2 storylines. So you guys had the same dream. Indeed, it's rather extraordinary. Extraordinary! You sure look cute when you're asleep. Well, it's good to know that I have future aspects of finding, I was gonna make a horrible joke there, but it kinda curved into the wrong dead end. She doesn't seem to be a very good cook. A very odd thing to point out as well. Maybe next I should try and get a wireless headset. Oh, you're all white? And do they even ever ask why they collapsed? Very popular with the students. Lady, if only you were in one of the future Persona games, then you could use that popularity to your advantage. But yeah, there's no social link system in the original Persona game, so if you want something like that, you're not going to be hitting on your teacher. So, at least not in a social link way. They might be hitting on the teacher, I don't know. Just it won't be in a social link way. This music. Yeah, I kind of feel it's odd. They didn't give you an option to play the original music. I'm sure I've heard it before, but none of it comes to mind at all. So I can't, like, from what I understood, this is all remixed music with a more pop touch, right? Is that accurate to say? Like, they used the original track and made it very pop sounding. Or did they just scrap it completely? I'm not 100% sure, like I said. So, you look perfectly sane. This music. But yes, it is very odd they at least didn't give you an because, you know, usually when they do something like that with the music, they give you the option to switch between the two, but as far as I know, you don't get that option in this, so that's kind of a shame, Willie. It's so long to try and inject new style in old games, yeah. I mean, I get the idea what they would probably trying to do, since, you know, the modern ones do have very pop music type music. So I'm assuming that was the idea, to try and make it more attractive towards the newer audience. But you know, if you ever really talked to a group of people who are old and new Persona fans, you probably know those two fan bases have a pretty big divided line in the middle, with a lot of spearmen on both sides. So we gotta go to the hospital, it seems. Yeah. And we're gonna... Now, I always found the controls for this a little odd. One missing. Yay! Then that should be a save point there. I will inscribe my story. Yeah. With the test file I made. And welcome, Bill. How are you doing this morning? But they just slap pop music on old game and try to resell the old game to a new fan base. So the music ain't even remotely based on the original music? Like, they completely changed it? Like, I was under the impression it was slightly remixed. If you talk to them. Yes, talk to the plant. It will help you. To the third ward. Sports festival? Wow, it's only 1 month for the sports festival. Couldn't they maybe have squeezed in them in the Persona queue then? Let's see, West in Peace 222 BBB might be a remix, but the old music was certainly not this upbeat and didn't have lyrics. I'll need to check that out. I need to make that a goal. So we are on the 4th floor, so we don't need to go upstairs or anything. I wonder if there's any, like, I know there's a lot of locked doors, but they're all, yeah, like, there's some rooms you can go in, so I'm not really sure. I'm not sure if there's, like, any item. I gotta really get used to the walking in this, though. I'm not really sure if there's any real value in a gambling student. What time period of Japan is this? Gambling's illegal! And those aren't pachinko machines, so... But I don't really know if there's much to really... Whoa, what the... What the hell is up here? Cheese it. What is the setting for this on? Now, because I feel that's more normal to me. The school gates are closed. So all the other teachers aren't really well liked. Go through here. Degenerates. Oh well, I wonder if he's related to the teacher in Persona 4. I don't even know what that place is. Anyway. Thank goodness for winning. Nope. Oh, you know, actually, I see what I did, actually. That actually leads to a different spot in the school entirely. See, I think you could change it. Yeah, I feel more natural with it that way myself, but that is just me. Where is... There we are. You still there, Bill? I said, how you doing? And he just vanished. I think Bill vanished, man. I'm not sure. I said good morning and he went off. I'm such an evil bastard. They're after you again. Oh no, it's the stalker. The butler. I am familiar with the opening of this game, so... And the tragedy. Gotta show the maids. I don't know if they're all maids in Persona 1. I know there's this guy. Master Kai. The better be. I honestly don't know. I mean, the first 3 Persona games have a way different tone in... I mean, to be fair, they're from a really different time, too. I mean, anime got more anime. He counts. Bill says he counts. Well, there you go, then. Bill, the law of Bill has spoken. But, I don't even know what to really say now. But, the first 3 do have a very different tone than the later 3. They really weren't so anime, at least from what I know of them. So, I don't think we're gonna see a lot of fan service. I don't think so. Let's see, when we were trying out the game, testing out the audio levels and everything, wasn't this the hospital? No. I think it was one more. No, not what I meant to go, dang it. There were people in front of this building last time, so what's it like now? Toss these kids out. In legal operations. Oh, we're getting a whole unique scene here, it looks like. The ambitious branch president. Sinister rumors circulate about him. Not a time of fabulous fan service. Yes, fan service in the PS1 days. I mean, it existed, but it wasn't like in literally like everything practically. Like, some stuff tried to actually be serious all the time. discipline. Your hell was. See, I tried playing Soul Hackles a while ago, but that game is so tough. It's considered the for noobs, Willie. Personally, well, I mean, if you're talking about out of the main series, but Soul Hackles is kind of its own spin-off thing. The mechanics still on? Well, I don't know too much about Soul Hackles. But a lot of the older SMT games do have a lot of crazy mechanics. Like, as you can see, there's a... Well, because the camera's avoid, so I should point that way. But there was the moon phase, which is a very traditional system in the older titles. I'm not sure how present it is in the newer titles. Where was the damn hospital? I think it's North Hill. Yeah, that should be it. White Hill. Yeah. I mean, the map's kind of funky moving on here. But yeah, I need to like see what the maybe watch an opening video of someone's Let's Play of Revelations and see what the music sounds like in a lot of these scenes and see how similar or dissimilar it is. You gotta keep thinking about devils being on the front or back, the alignment, the phase of the moon, the attack type. Yeah, the phase of the moon, if I remember correctly in a lot of the older games, has a lot of varying effects with attacks, fusing, negotiations, sometimes even events in certain games. So, yeah, certain titles, it can be quite, my boyfriend crashed his motorcycle? Yeesh. That's oh, and this lady looks like she's having a baby. To hell with the fake hallways and stairs, and to hell with the little ghost skull. What? Okay, that's a bit, I might be kind of concerned now. I'm sorry to hear that. Is he okay? Wait. About the guy on the bike? Wait, what? Are we talking about the guy on the motorcycle? .302, so third floor, I'm assuming. So go on up. Hey. Let's see. Should just be White Heel. Oh, I need permission. We gotta find someone then. She hasn't visited once. Pretty bad. Does that count as permission? Apparently not. Oh, okay. Whole room was healed. I thought she was in there. Bleh. I can imagine being in the hospital for over like a year. That's a pretty long time. Pretty long. The wheel medication. I gotta go, kiddies. The weeds came in. I know what you meant. It's a little teddy bear there. Isn't that why you all came? That good dream. A really nice man in a mask. Perfect husband. He's like a father. Okay, maybe not a perfect husband then. See, that's pretty terrible not to fucking ever visit your child. Like, she's been here a year and she's never visited once. Like, I can understand being busy with work, because that's sadly a real fact that grown-ups obviously have to do, but... But that escalated quickly.
I do hope it's nothing serious.
Damn it.
An earthquake?
Whoa, it's a big one!
The hell? Hold on!
It seems to have subsided.
Mucky! Whoa! What the hell? Where'd the room go?
What? How was that? No, I was positive that was the ICU a moment ago. Huh? That scream! It came from downstairs! Let's go!
Yeah, she does have a very, bad looking face. Could be related to being in the hospital, an ordeal. Yeah, remember when I said the terrible tragedy? And she runs away. I don't know, if dead people got up in the middle of a hospital, I probably wouldn't run away into the void of nothingness if people came to rescue me. But then again, you know, she just saw him as students, so probably more like him. It's probably more like tripping them as food and running away. Okay, so this is a story battle here. Why, you use a persona! I'm kind of curious. I don't mind the battle theme. I think it's alright. So I'm kind of curious what the original battle theme sounds like. But then again, you know, I started Persona with 3, so I'm probably more willing to be okay with the music. Now, let's see. I'm probably... I need to look up what affects what exactly. Well, we can see obviously strength would be for strength. It was not actually having any direct defense and attack. It's not showing anything. It's not showing anything. So, I mean, luck likely will involve quits. Let's see. Let's just try stay even for now. Everyone else is auto, though. You get to control anyone else. You know, it's kind of sad. You don't even really get to know the guy, and he just croaks. Promise me, young master, to be the #1 man in the country. Well, to be fair, if he actually was to do that, wouldn't he be more well-known in the future titles? I think he has a reference or two in Persona 3, if I remember correctly. I think there was an interview in, like, if you look at the TV, I think there's an interview in Persona 3 where it notes a man with a scarf with #1 on it, if I remember correctly. I'll be always in your friendship circle, master. Ugh. You know, not to be mean to his death, but you need a lot more character development to be a lot more attached to the character. It's just kind of sudden. Might as well just call them personas. What about your friends? What about your friends? Okay, so we gotta get out of the hospital. Now, it's basically a gigantic maze now. Like, it's completely changed its layout. So if you actually took the time to explore, you're gonna find everything is off quite a bit. So 2 of our characters are armed and 2 of our characters are not armed. So we don't know anything about any of these enemy types. So for now, we're just going to go. Now, the original Persona has this thing where the positioning and such affects who they hit and stuff. It's kind of weird. But I like Whole Attack because it can hit multiple people, which is always good. Is that zombie Akechi? No enemies. See, so you can move. No, you can only use a different. No, they'll edit. So you can't ever get him to reach. Yeah, they really did a few weird things that. So, and you got no gun, so you can't really hit any of them. Should be able to get those 2. See, guess. Wait. Something corner? That's a corner, alright. Guess it's a smoking corner. On the PS1 version, it was more spooky, like he died we might be next. Well, it's kind of hard to say how accurate that is too, because, like I said, they really went out of their way with they really make it annoying where you either have to move people, don't they? They'll really want to. They're like Come on, man! You're using axe. Kill the damn thing. Chop it up. So you got an axe, can't you? Axe it. See, they're all right. Yeah, good luck with that. I don't think we're going to be finding out what's happening anytime soon, kid. I'm going to be looting this stuff, though. I'm not sure if you can, like, examine the environment. It don't look like it. Doesn't look like it's one of those kind of RPGs. Can't do anything about it now. It's the Dark Owl. Which actually really is one of the things I'm really interested in the old Persona games. Because you gotta keep in mind, 3 was the last Persona game that really took place in the real world, essentially. Well, that and Persona Arena 2. Persona 4 and 5 would take place in the cognitive world. So now we should have information on them. So, weak the element and force. And there's a lot more types in these. So they're all boy and girl, same thing. But the stats are, oddly enough, the boys have less health. You'd think it'd be the other way around. Well, apparently zombie boys are nothing to be afraid of. Now, I'm not sure if element just means anything, or if it means a unique thing. Let's see, how much are the... Let's see, 4. We actually have a pretty decent amount of starting SP, actually. Not sure if P3 was in the real world, more like a version of the real. I would say it's the real world, and Persona Arena 2 kind of conforms. It's just a unique owl that doesn't exist in Wii. It's more of a time thing than a dimensional thing. Because it's a unique owl that doesn't really exist in normal standards. That basically only Persona users can interact in. Let's see, what you got? You got... See, expel damage and instant kill. So apparently they used to do damage in the original Persona? Let's try it. And you got... So physical moves in Persona 1 actually still costed TP. And you got light nuclear. Oh, nuclear actually existed in Persona 1? That's actually interesting. So that was actually a returning element. But the stuff, yeah, I mean, those weird stuff in the time reality, but it took place in the real world. So the HP thing was something they added. That's interesting to see that nuclear actually was an element in the original game. That's interesting. I did not actually know that. That is... I find that very interesting. When you got a new skill. I don't know. Not Persona exploit. No, you're alright, man. You're alright. You're alright. But yeah, during the Dark Hour, everyone that doesn't have special powers of a Persona user, they get frozen. And Tartarus was a manifestation type thing. But it only existed during the Dark Hour. But our trip through Arena 2 is making a few more interesting facts more clear too, so... That's just dead end now. But yeah, in Persona 4 and 5, the game's events take place in the cognitive world of people's minds. Well, in Persona 5, it's an individual person's perception, and then in Persona 4, it's a world that is shaped by everyone's thoughts. So now we're actually getting some different things. So we got Nako and Pieta. Zombies are apparently weak to punches. And apparently he's maybe not weak, but it does a lot of damage. He's definitely not weak to punching, though. Now, I don't know if you just have to kill them one time, and it analyzes them. It seemed to do that with the zombies, so... They can only enter TV during the Dark Hour in Persona 4. No, in Persona 4, they can enter the TV whenever they want. The Dark Hour affects the real world. They do whatever they want. The Dark Hour only existed during P3 and Arena 2 because it was remanufactured again. But the P4 cast can go into the TV whenever they want. Oh, you're thinking about the Midnight Hour. You're talking about the thing they would watch with the target shadows and that. Yeah, that happened. That just showed them hints on who the target would be. So I'm really not sure how I want to level him up yet. I may look into what stats do, or I might just go decide what I want to do over time. So that's a dead end there? Yeah. Oh, got something else here, some sparky looking thing. You attack the... No, that doesn't count on them. Let's see, Persona 3 Kyotos suck. I like about half the Kyotos. Admittedly, I don't like all the Kyotos. They have varying... Like, I understand why certain Kyotos are like how they are, but at the same time, they are quite... Let's see, blind. Let's see what it does to... Because we do have a good amount of SP, so it's not like we'll super low.
Here goes.
A sweet trap. Anyway, they moved up, so that's good. So the physical don't seem to be doing much, so... They can't have that much HP, so that one has to be close to dying. There we go. Perfect. Can only use Persona during the Dark Hour and need a gun for it. Well, I don't think they ever really went into, like, big detail about how they needed the invocals. I do have my personal thoughts on why, though. Personally... only a hint or something. Personally, why I think the Invocals are needed is because the P3 cast did not go through a trial with their actual shadow selves, because they did not enter a cognitive world to meet their shadow selves. I believe the Invocals, in my opinion, because when you look at the experiments they did, they were trying to force the manifestation of the persona. So, to me, the Invocal represents them forcibly being able to tame a persona when normally they would have to earn that right. So that's my personal thoughts on that. So I don't have any weapons or anything. Well, the shadows are a corruption of a part of their true self. So let's see, who has the most... It does just do... No... Okay, yeah, it does defense and invade, so... You have the worst, so we'll give it to you. But that's my thoughts on why they use the Invocals, because they never got the right to summon them through normal means, so they forcibly invoke it, hence being called an Invocal. But again, that's my personal speculation based on the experiments and such that happened on Sojuro, how do you say his name? Is Sojuro? Damn it, I'm trying to remember how to say his name. The guy who died. And then you got Aegis, the kid in the Weena too, and then what's her name? The other robot chick, damn it, what was it? It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember for the life of me at the moment. Ooh, we got a large party here, so let's see. Yeah, it seems once you kill it, you just straight out get all the info, so... there was this magic. They repel gun damage, so don't want to use that. But they don't appear to have any weakness outright. And of course, the classic Pixie. That's what we got going on here. But I do find it really interesting that Nuclear was in Persona 1. I honestly did not know. Really did not know that. Haha. Got reflected. My theory, it's that they just came up with an excuse to remove the suicide summon because they chickened out. I mean, that's a possibility, but to be fair in their defense, the suicide summoning thing was not a concept for the first 3 Persona games, so to be fair, like, if that's how Persona 1 started, I would think there would be more of a case there. But since it was the 4th game and it introduced that, I'd have to say there was probably less credence to it. I'm not saying it's impossible to be a reason, but I'm just saying there's 3 games before it that did not use the gun mechanic, so... of the Invoker, that is. Now we're in a room and she's missing. Man, he is just devastated bad. Yeah, it looks like you don't really look at the environment any in Persona 1, Willie, it seems. Is that just in down now? No, there's Woomiel. No messed up room. You look exactly like the doctor. Hopefully. Yeah, everyone magically summon personas now. I can't even rob the vending machines? Come on. I like how they're just all accepting the wheel power of summoning stuff. It's like, nothing strange here. I hate game that put in a bunch of stuff on the scenario and don't let me check everything for some flavor text. Yeah, that's... I'm used to at least being able to examine certain things. It's very odd to find nothing really interactable at all. See, sword, fire, and expel. Electricity, nuclear gravity, and blast. Man, they're weak to a whole bunch of shit. But they know gun, tech, and wush. Man, how many fucking types are there in... Wait, how zombies know guns? Do you know how many games involve shooting zombies? I feel like there is a terrible contraction going on here. Thank goodness weaknesses don't give you the extra turns. Well, the enemies would be getting turns. And that pixie went away. What a Cheeto. Big Cheeto. Just go all out. What a lovely attack. Always take a bunch of bullets shooting the zombies, though. Well, yeah, but I mean, it just seems weird for it to be completely null. Like, maybe resist I could understand, but like completely annul the effects of bullets. Maybe a little odd. See, that's a dead end. Okay, we went into the little knuckle again. Wind and blast, perfect. So I could just have the main kill obliterate that thing. And now you can one-shot him and two of them on the zombie, so... Yeah, I think resist would sound more normal myself. It's kind of interesting to see they can load moves in that mid-combat. That's kind of an interesting difference, though. Yeah, we're just leveling up here. We're still at a nice 10. We'll add a little extra strength. So I think this was a save point when we were trying out the game. Setting up the sound audio and all that, yeah. I will scribe my story on your bark. Here you go.